Hey, welcome to another Sales Talk Over Coffee. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the pain cave in roofing sales. You've been there is my guess. You know those times where it's, 2, 3 in the morning and you wake up and your mind is just racing and you're just overtaken by this overwhelm of the loop of like, hey, I got to get this supplement prepared. I got to follow up with this customer. I got to check in production. Crap, I forgot about this. Repeat. And it just goes through this cycle over and over in your mind. And you wake up in the morning exhausted. You haven't slept. And the reality is that's the thing that makes you say, should I even be doing this? Is there a way out? All you want to do is seek comfort, throw in the towel, get rid of the pain. And then you start wondering, is this even for you? Or how can you get through all this? Well, this happens to all of us. So in today's episode of Sales Talk Over Coffee, we're going to get into it. Before we do, just want to say welcome or welcome back. My name is Adam Bensman, the Roof Strategist, and everything that we do here on my channel and in the podcast and in our program is designed to help you and your team smash your income goal and give every customer an amazing experience. And listen, I know that this industry is not easy, so the reason I do what I do is to give you and your team the tools, the resources, the inspiration to succeed, because most roofing salespeople quit or get fired in their first year, and I don't want that to happen. And sometimes if you're seasoned, you just need that refresher. So if you haven't yet done it, by the way, I do have a freebie for you. There's a link in the description to get inside our brand new free training center. There's a ton in there. Go to theroofstrategist.com or click the link. And if you're tuning in and you're able to text, you can text the word FREE, F-R-E-E, to this phone number, 303-222-7133. We'll pop you a link. All right, by the way, that's in the description as well. So the pain cave, let's get some background first. For those of you who have done sports, maybe it's powerlifting, running, any sort of athletics from football, lacrosse, soccer, baseball, basketball, you name it. The pain cave is that point when you're training, you know the feeling when you're pushing your body so much that your mind is saying, stop, this is too much and this sucks. And you have to settle into the suck because you need to push through it, because in that moment, that pain cave of settling in is what separates the good from the great. The people who have the ability to settle into that misery, that discomfort, the screaming voice in your head, the screaming from your legs or your muscles or your cardio, just totally pegged, saying, dude, this is too much, stop. And you find that pace within that zone of pushing it too much, and you dial back just a little bit, and that's how you settle into the pain cave. And I'll never forget my good friend Hunter. He is a huge inspiration to me. And Hunter is like a crazy endurance athlete on a mountain bike. So one day we're out on this 10-hour mountain bike ride. We did like 7,600 feet of climbing, and which, by the way, for anyone in the mountain bike world, that's a lot, especially in this wildly technical terrain here we have in Colorado. So we're about 6 hours into our ride. Hunter already took a really gnarly crash in the very beginning, and it is blazing hot in the middle of summer. We're exhausted, we haven't eaten yet, and we just start this climb up this mountain that will be about an hour and a half, grueling pedal, 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 with the sun just baking on you. And that moment right there is the pain cave. That moment is where you're like, this sucks. I'm doing what I absolutely love, but this moment is miserable. And in roofing sales, this often happens, for us at least, what I have experienced, maybe the same for you, in the middle of the night. And this pain cave is where the most beautiful lessons in life are hiding. I had one the other day, by the way. I was laying in bed. It was like 2 a.m, and I was completely overwhelmed with my travel schedule, the book I'm writing, the 3 programs we're launching, the videos I want to refilm for our training program. And in that moment, I was like, honestly, on the verge of tears, totally at that edge, saying, this is so much more than I can handle. And in that pain cave, I wanted to wake up, be like, we're canceling this, we're canceling that. I need a reprieve, because I just wanted to seek a little bit of comfort. And it wasn't until I breathed through it, grabbed my journal in the morning and started writing things down and said, you know what? The most beautiful lessons are hiding in the deepest of pain. So I wanted to leave you with this message on our Sales Talk Over Coffee on a personal side, that when you're in that moment, there's 2 paths that you can take, okay? 2 and only 2. Path number 1 is the path that will seek comfort, meaning at all costs, you just want to alleviate the pain. Think of it like the instant pill that you can pop and then everything goes away. And that's what we all want. We don't want it anymore. So we're going to find that way to quit, hand it off to someone, walk away, whatever it is. Or path number 2 is we grin and we bear it. We put our head down and we look at this level of overwhelm and say, how do I break this into a plan? What are the lessons hiding in here? And I'll tell you the lessons that I learned, because maybe they relate to you. So remember, when you're in that moment, you need to label it, identify, hey, I'm in the pain cave and I got two paths out. Path number one is the path of comfort, which by the way, there's no growth and no sales. Path number two, figure your way through it. Now, when you figure your way through it, you're gonna learn and discover new ways of being. You're gonna learn new ways of managing more than you've ever managed before. You're gonna learn new ways of organizing. You're gonna learn new ways of proactive planning. You're gonna learn new ways of handling stress, of settling into the moment. New skill sets that where you are today are gonna be miserable to learn, but as soon as you go through those, you're gonna go from here of this place of pure overwhelm to, hey, I can handle that. Maybe I can even handle a little more. And in the darkest moments are our greatest opportunities for growth. So next time you're in the pain cave, I just want you to remember this video and think to yourself, hey, I'm in the pain cave. All I gotta do is lean into it and look for the lessons that I can learn in this miserable moment. Because not only, man, I spill coffee in every single one of these videos. At least it's good off your hand. So when you're in that moment and you settle into it, you're gonna learn those skills, say, you know what? This is gonna suck right now, but I'm going to get through it. I can get through it, and the lessons I'm gonna learn are gonna help me survive, thrive, and then kick some butt in the future. So that's all I have for this video on the personal note in today's sales talk over coffee. Hey, if you have any other topics that you want me to cover on the personal side of sales and what we deal with in this whole roofing sales game that no one really seems to understand unless you're in it and have gone through it. So I really do appreciate you joining me in today's video. And as usual, if you know anyone that needs to hear this, and if they came into the office tired, you and I both know it's because they were running on loop in their mind. Click the share link, copy this URL, and pop it in the group chat, SMS, whatever it is you guys use to share and inspire the team. I appreciate you joining me here, and I do look to you. So if I missed something, how do you get through the pain cave? Drop a comment and share it with us so you can help inspire others. And again, thanks for joining me. Just because our time is about to wrap up here doesn't mean it needs to. So if you haven't done it, click right here and hop into our brand new free training center. You'll get instant access and a link to get in there. And if you want to hang with me here on YouTube, click right here and let's hang out. We'll see you in the next one.